Hello, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Sulola. I usually go by Liz, and welcome to the second episode of OOOSIE StoryBook Talks. Today's episode is called The Story of IFE, and I have a few guests with me.
Hi, my name is Pedro.
Hi guys, I'm Chisom.
My name is Fumi.
So the story of Ife so I'm Nigerian, right? And I'm from the Yoruba tribe, and in my language, Ife translated to English means love. So basically this episode is kind of in honors of Valentine's Day. So the story of Ife kind of translates to the story of love. Today we'll be talking about toxic relationships, we'll be talking about self-love, and we'll be talking about just relationships, everything. Yeah, anyways, let's get started. I do have a question to start us off though. My question is, do you guys think love is dead in this generation? Because me personally, I'm just saying, I feel like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it's just looking like love existed more then than it does now. But I don't know.
I mean, in terms of like generally speaking, I think it might be, but for me it's not, because I'm in a happy relationship right now. But in general, it is kind of dead, because I don't know, everybody has the same thing in mind, especially where we're at right now in university. Everybody wants to just build a roster and just
Are you done?
I personally, I feel like, obviously, if you're saying like majority, probably yes. Everybody has different interpretations of love, by the way. So if you're talking about like, relationships with love, I guess so. Like what Pedro said, probably is dead. But everybody got their own type of love. But yeah.
I don't think love is dead though. I think somebody's over there writing my name on their forehead.
Shut up, the name.
So yeah, I definitely don't think it's dead, but I do think that like people have very fucked up, like they have a very fucked up view. Sorry, can I cuss? Shit, man, I already cussed. Sorry. I think they have a very distorted like view of like how they see love. Like I think the love that like people like what they think love is now is like materialistic things in a sense. So it's like, okay, let's say like this person did not buy you this, you'd be like, oh yeah, I don't think he really loves me, I don't think he does this, I don't think he does that. And I think that's the problem with our generation. Like the past generation probably wasn't like that. Do you get?
But then you also have to think about, if he wanted to, he would. You know that.
But please,
Sometimes being materialistic is not always.
But it's not necessarily materialistic.
I don't believe in if you wanted to.
No, I'm not saying that.
No,
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about if he can't afford you flowers and things like that. That means he doesn't love you. That's not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about if he wanted to show effort, he could. I've seen guys who literally made flowers out of tissue, and that sounds ghetto until you actually see it and how.
See,
like
that's
so
like,
cute.
When I mean materialistic, that's not what I mean. Like,
we're talking about girls that say, oh, he doesn't want to fly me out,
Yeah,
or maybe he doesn't want to buy me
this.
a Chanel bag, or he doesn't want to take me out on a shopping spree.
Girls
But
that
then-
try to make it seem like their boyfriends are their fathers.
Yes, exactly.
But do you think that a lot of people's like relationships are kind of like in reflection of the love they have for themselves? Like, think about it like this. Like, if somebody is a high value person and they take care of themselves and they buy themselves all these stuff, don't you think that they would want somebody who can also provide for that for them too?
Yeah, but it's like, if that's the kind of man that you want, you should not be going, like, you should seek out that man. Do you get? Like, you can't be expecting, okay, let's take you as we're in university, for example, right now, right? You can't take your struggling university boyfriend. Baby, you're not struggling. But you can't take like a man that you can't take a man that's like not working in school. Like,
you can't take your university boyfriend
and expect him to do career boyfriend shit.
No, expect him to do loyal boyfriend shit.
That's the whole point of that's the whole point of a talking stage. If you think that the man can afford you in a talking stage, then why go into a relationship and then be like, oh, he can't afford me?
But then I feel like a lot of people's talking stages are starting to go too long. Me personally, I feel like if you're talking to someone for 6 months, 8 months, a year, at that point,
somebody there, somebody there.
Okay, I'm just saying. I just feel like a lot of talking stages. I feel like at a certain point you should know if you want to cuff somebody. Why are you spending this amount of time to decide, oh, I want to make this person my girlfriend, you know? Like,
And I feel like there are more situationships than relationships
no, I'm just saying,
now.
like, as an objective thing. What?
Yeah, I feel like there are more situationships than relationships now.
I agree.
Oh, heavy on that. What is even a situationship? The word situationship, where did that even come from? Why is that normalized? It's normalized to be in a
It's the
situation.
fact that there's actually so many. Oh my god.
I think it
That's
stems from
crazy.
like, what's that
TikTok.
word?
Friends
Not
with
even TikTok,
benefits.
Friends with benefits. Thank
Hey,
you.
that was
It's
worse.
You know when you want, friends with benefit is like, it's like in a sense like it's a negative term, but when you call it a situationship, like it puts a label on it, like
Yes,
a label that you can't
and I
get.
feel like friends with benefits is less manipulative than situationships. Reason why is because friends with benefits, at least like it possibly will not go anywhere. But
Like
with
a 90%
situationships,
chance.
but with situationships, you're
gives you hope.
expecting a relationship like somewhere down the line. But
Yeah.
realistically, that man don't want to cuff you, bro.
He
So
does
we are
it.
preaching.
No, but I also think that's why love is dead because of the because of the increase in hookup culture. That's why love is technically dead if you think about it, because now people are getting the satisfaction of what people used to have to work for in a relationship. They're getting that literally anywhere. You know what I mean? And I feel like, don't get me wrong, like it's okay, you can do whatever you want to do. That's not a problem. But my thing is that I feel like it does kill love, and it does kill the need to even want to love anymore. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the reason why love is technically dead nowadays, just because of that promotion in, well, you can still go on dates, you can still cuddle and this and that, but why do you have to call me your boyfriend? Why do you have to call me your girlfriend? Like, I feel like you're doing relationship stuff. Why don't you just make it official? Why don't you just add that commitment?
Because people are afraid of labels like it's a disease or
Why are
something.
they so afraid?
The thing is, men nowadays, like, they want everything that is working in his head. Let's talk about that.
Okay, hold on.
Are
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
See, like, I feel like the boys, I'll not even say the men, because the men have sense sometimes. Like, the boys that are in this generation, they don't want one woman. They don't want to be a one woman's man. They want to be every woman's
Ogechi,
man.
Nkechi, Oluchi, all of them.
Why are you
Ngozi.
calling? First of all, why are you guys calling only Igbo names?
Wait,
Second of
I'm
all,
just, it's 'cause it's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay, then what do you guys think are your biggest red flags when it comes to other, like, the opposite sex of men and women?
Short-tempered men.
She said it.
Short-tempered men.
You can't both be a woman in this
I see
relationship.
red when I'm angry. God
Want to
fuck
marry
me.
Ali? Let me box somebody, right?
They'll use you as punching bag.
I see a pattern here. I see a pattern.
Okay, what do you think your red flag is in women then?
I don't like women that smoke.
Is that a red flag though?
It is. I don't know. It's
Okay, is
like a
that
pet
like a
peeve.
personal red flag, or is that like
It's a
an
personal one. I
objective?
just find it to be a dirty.
No, but I'm talking
dirty
about.
thing.
Hey, I'm talking about
Let me tell you
objective
guys.
red
Oh,
flags.
like in terms
though.
of love and stuff.
Yeah, like when, like this one, like a bunch of guys will have this in common, that like if a woman is this, then stay away from them. Not like your personal preference.
You said what are my red flags?
I just mean like, what is a red flag in women?
I would have to think about that.
Okay, I will come
To be
back to
honest.
Just think about me.
you. That would crack us fight.
Yeah, all green flags. Don't worry.
Yeah, baby.
That's how you do it, guys. And that is how you do it. Okay, but then would you say that, because in my opinion, I do think that if you're in a relationship or you're going into a relationship, at a certain point you'll know if it's not worth it. What are signs you guys think for when a relationship isn't worth fighting for?
I would say when you definitely have to repeat yourself constantly.
Well, that means they're not listening.
Yes. And that also means they don't really, like value your feelings. So I feel like if
The pattern is still patterning. Okay.
Wait. I
Okay.
feel like they
Continue.
I feel like they don't value your feelings. If you have to like repeat yourself certain amount of times, like to somebody that like says
That's
that
supposed
they
to listen
love
to
you,
you.
yes, or says that they love you, I feel like it's just a sham. Like I feel like it's a lie, because if I really love someone and someone tells me they don't like something that I'm doing, honey, I'm finding a way to stop that. Like
Okay.
Okay, but what do you guys think about like when, for example, if your partner says, "Oh, I don't want you with your girl best friend anymore," or like with your
Repeat.
like your girl best friend or something,
Like a
Like,
girl on
or
girl
your-
best
like,
friend.
your male best friend, yeah.
Oh.
Because you're saying that like if they don't like something about you, do anything to change it. But what about in that standpoint when it means cutting off somebody that you were friends with for so long, even before the
Dun,
relationship?
dun,
I'm
dun.
not going to lie. In this situation, I would say like definitely look at their point of view first. Make sure
It's not
that
like a toxic.
make sure that their point of view is like clear, and obviously you guys are in a relationship. There's certain things that you can talk about. Boundaries have to be set. If you get into a relationship, I believe that boundaries have to be set with any girl best friend or boy best friend you're with, right? And I feel like if your boyfriend or your girlfriend isn't comfortable with you having that girl best friend, there is possibly a reason, right? Maybe they're noticing something is off or something like that. I would definitely say talk to them about it. And if it still comes to the like the edgy thing, you just have to look. How much do you love your partner?
No, but also you also have to think from the standpoint of like where is their intention coming from? Like think about it like this. Think about it. Also intentions for them and the friend that they're worried about. Because then you also have to kind of look at that friend too. Because if the friend really cared about you, they wouldn't even give you your partner a reason to even think, oh, that person is too close.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I
I'm
mean?
saying.
That friend should have respect for your partner as well as if they had respect for you.
Exactly. That's why I said, like, if you feel like boundaries have to be set, and if your partner is feeling a certain type of way, there's obviously a reason. They're obviously seeing, like, something is going on, and maybe they're seeing.
But not every time though.
Yeah,
Some
not
girls-
every
Some
time.
people are just insecure.
Yeah, sometimes some people are insecure, but if your partner is really someone that.
What? What's funny?
What happened?
I'm looking at him like.
No, I'm not saying you. Some people are just. Some people are insecure. No. I'm not saying her. No.
If your partner
I
is.
love your best friend, though.
No, she likes my friends. I'm not saying you're insecure. No, I'm just saying like in most times.
Yeah, it might be like, all in their head. But
Jesus.
if you feel like your partner is the insecure type, then obviously this situation is different. But if you feel like your partner is someone who's understanding and someone that is like, very intelligent and loves you a lot, obviously it's coming from a place where they don't feel comfortable. If you love your partner and you notice that they're not comfortable, there's a problem, you should fix it, right? It doesn't mean like cutting them off completely, obviously, because you guys have been friends for so long. There should definitely be a distance immediately you get into a relationship with someone, because why are you besties with your boy best friend instead of your boyfriend? To me, I
That's
agree.
a very interesting thing to say.
That's
But
true.
nah, okay. So where I draw the line is basically if a friend has been in your life for like time before I came in, then I need to give you a solid reason why I think you should distance yourself. Like I need to be like, oh, I saw this message of him flirting with you, so distance yourself, or something. Okay, I'm just giving an example. Anyways, like I was saying, I need to give you a solid reason. But I feel like for me, if it's a friend that I just made today, and I'm telling you about the friend, and then you see the friend and you notice something's off, like at that point you don't really need a big explanation. Like you could just tell me to cut them off and they're off. But if it's a friend that's been in my life before you, then you need to give me a reason, because at the end of the day, I feel like people have to understand that you also have to have a life outside of your relationship. So if you really cut off all your friends, then it doesn't really, like, there's no balance in there, and so it's not really gonna work. So if you want me to cut somebody off, you have to give me a reason for that.
I feel like balance
That's how
is
I feel.
really important when it comes to like relationships. I feel like a lot of people make their partners their entire lives, and that is where you go wrong, because now it's like when you don't have your partner anymore, you don't have a life.
Your life is going like this.
It's going like this, it's going. And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong, because it's like they give their partner their everything. So now if that relationship doesn't work out, their partner disappoints them or something happens, now they have nothing. And you don't want to have nothing without your partner. You want to have something, because there's something that your partner wanted you for in the first place. What's funny?
Shakespeare, you don't want to have nothing, you want to have something.
No, but
Okay. I have a question though. Do you guys think that love hurts?
Oh, of course.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not in supposed to in a sense, but like, if it's called off or if something happens, it's supposed to hurt. If it doesn't hurt, then it was never love.
If you think about
No,
it,
I'm talking about like in the relationship though. Like when you're in a relationship with someone, do you feel like love is supposed to hurt?
I feel like when you're so vulnerable with that person, it's only natural for it to be easier for that person to hurt you. Because it's like, for example, if somebody calls you ugly and they don't even know who you are, you're like,
Okay,
you don't
but I
even
feel
know
like
who
I
you
feel
are.
like her question is phrased weird because she said, "Is love supposed to hurt?" It's
I don't
not
think love is
supposed to hurt.
supposed to hurt.
I mean, if you think about it though, something that brings
it is.
no, but
I don't
let
think
me
you're
finish.
supposed to go home
Let
at
me
night
finish,
and
let me
cry
finish.
because
no,
of something your
not
partner
like
did.
Not like that, but you also have to think about it that something that has the power to give, something that's capable to give you the most amount of joy is also capable of giving you the most amount of pain.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I'm just
But
saying
that's, like,
I don't
outside
think
of a
that's her, I don't think
relationship,
that's her question.
Okay,
She
Chisom,
said, "Is
wait.
love in?"
What does hurt mean to you?
Like when I say like, I'm just saying like in general. Like, is love supposed to be painful? Like, is it supposed to hurt?
No.
It's
I
not
don't think
supposed to be
so,
painful,
no.
right?
It's not
Yeah.
supposed.
So guys,
Is your love painful?
no,
Okay, good.
please, no, it's not. It's
Okay.
not. Okay.
Just making sure.
It's not.
We have broken the pattern. Okay.
What does
Every
it matter? Anyways, I don't think love is supposed to hurt. I feel like if it's hurting, then it's not really like,
Wait.
you know.
For me.
Guys,
For me.
Emma, is something wrong with this binio? Is it just
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's just
Are you
that.
sure?
Girl, you're looking at it too much.
You look very pretty. It's okay. Just leave it the way it is.
You guys
Continue.
see love?
Yes, continue.
Yes. So I feel like if you're in a relationship and love is hurting, then obviously there's a very, very big problem.
It's time to leave.
It's time to leave.
Who go help you, no go stress you. That's the pinpoint. Like, someone that loves you will not make you cry every day. Like,
Oh, for
and the minute you start recognizing like there are more like sad days than happy days, that's your sign to
Please
leave.
leave.
Leave, oh!
You're back. Before it gets
Run!
worse, because the longer you stay, the more hurt you'll be. Wait, question.
And the more attached you become.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. Okay, to end this podcast.
Speaking from experience.
Speaking from experience.
It seems like they are.
Oh.
Who?
I don't know about y'all.
No, we're
Me?
just we're
Oh, no.
reaching objectively.
Okay.
To end off the talk show podcast, whatever this is called, what are some advices that each of you guys would give about love to your 10-year-old self? If you had the opportunity to speak to your 10-year-old self right now and warn them about something and let them know about something from, not even from a big sister point of view, not even from a parent point of view, but from yourself, talking to yourself, what would you tell yourself?
Can I answer this question first?
Okay, go for it.
So, I personally, I would like to tell my 10-year-old self to just wait. Like, it's not every time that you like have to rush and do things. Like, really take your time, because if you don't take your time and think about like stuff critically, if you don't like take your time and like actually deep and process things, like you end up making mistakes that will cause you to be depressed. So take your time, baby.
What I would tell my past 10-year-old self would probably be to love yourself first, because no one else will love you like yourself. Like, if you don't love yourself first, you don't really have an ideal feeling of love, so you don't know what to expect or what is going to feel good and what's not going to feel good. So love yourself first always, and yeah, that's my thank you.
My 10-year-old self. I think that nigga probably thought it was gay at some point. But anyways, and let's pretend like I didn't say. No. Listen. No. Spin back. I'm saying that nigga probably thought it was gay because at that point he wasn't getting no plays.
This was him coming out.
He wasn't getting no plays.
Unfortunately.
Like girls didn't like the ugly boy. So, but yeah, what I would tell my 10-year-old.
You're cute.
You're such a liar.
You had a big forehead, but you were cute.
My head was like twice the size of my body. What I would tell my 10-year-old self is almost like what Fumi said already. I don't think you're supposed to rush love or rush into a relationship. I feel like it's gonna find you at the end of the day. I mean, you somehow have to go out and look for it, but not too much to the point where you have to like be actively giving everybody a chance. Because I feel like it's supposed to find you. Like if it's meant for you, you're gonna have it either way at the end of the day. So, my 10-year-old self, I know you're ugly, but you know, just let it be. If you might find another ugly girl that will you guys will be ugly together.
I was not ugly.
Or listen, you had the biggest fucking forehead
I
when you were
was a cute babe.
as ugly as I was. I don't think I would have looked at you twice when you were 10.
Let me tell you something, Pedro.
You
we
were-
are going to work outside.
You were an
yesterday.
ugly 10-year-old.
We're going to work outside.
Liz, that part where I said 10-year-old for me was ugly, cut it out. I was just lying.
Keep it. He meant it,
I was
guys.
just lying.
He
I didn't
meant
mean it. No, 10-year-old for me had a big head, but she was very pretty actually.
So wait, is the only thing you're attracted to beauty?
No.
Is the only thing you're attracted
Oh my god, that's
to?
a topic. Actually,
Okay.
Fuck that.
Okay, but hold on
Let me
though.
tell you something, girls.
But hold on though.
I'm
Her
not
10-year-old
sexy.
self was also a very sharp mouth. She didn't have sense. She was a very stubborn girl. Her mom used to Jesus Christ. Let's not get into that. That's another topic. No now. No now. Since you have to be asking if I'm only interested in looks.
wait, guys. Do you guys feel like attraction means everything in a relationship? Like if your girl's a 10 out of 10, like I'm talking about, she's like all the way beautiful.
Can I answer that?
Yes,
Let me-
baby.
baby.
Go ahead.
See, I know we keep saying, oh, looks is not everything, but guys, looks is everything.
Yes.
Imagine when you're
look,
doing the
you
good
want-
things, right? And you are just seeing a bam.
I don't know about everything, but it's a big
It's
thing.
not everything,
Yeah,
but
see?
it's a big thing. It's like the first thing you look at before you start talking
It's
to somebody.
85% of
personally-
the relationship. Don't date ugly people.
Me personally,
You'll
I
never
would
get-
want. Me personally,
Somebody
I would
has
want,
to.
Me personally, I would want my partner to think I'm
you?
beautiful. I don't want the only reason he wants me is because of my personality. Because that you know, like that will last forever. Don't get me wrong. But me personally, I want him to be attracted to me. I want him to think I'm beautiful. I want him to think I'm the only girl in the world. I'm prettier than every other woman in the world. From his standpoint, I want him to think I'm beautiful. You know?
Yes, baby. You're very gorgeous.
Beautiful girl. Thank you.
Pattern. Okay, let's continue.
This birthday good.
But me personally, I think a lot of guys.
Niggas are just catching strays.
But me
for no reason.
personally, I think a woman can date an ugly guy, but a guy will not date a woman he thinks he's ugly. I'm just saying.
Okay, for me, I feel like the topic we're speaking about. Can you relax? Not everything is about you. Holy. You're very beautiful. Okay, you're the prettiest girl I've ever seen. So let it be. When I'm talking, I'm speaking for her, just in general.
But the rest of the
I
men-
feel like maybe for men, I mean, some people, when you're looking for a certain type of thing, like when you're looking for a certain feature in a girl, then maybe you might think a girl's outright ugly. But for most men that I know, at least in my circle, attraction is a lot deeper than just a girl's looks. Like one of the things that I know turns a lot of my guys off is like the way when a girl opens their mouth and they start to speak, no matter how beautiful you are, you kind of like instantly become ugly if you don't have sense. So I
Have
don't.
sense.
Yeah, to
Have
have
sense,
sense.
girl.
I
The
mean,
mind.
yeah, for me especially, as weird as it sounds, looks is not that big of a thing. Like at the end of the day, if you have a good head on your shoulders, if you have a good personality, I feel like, because if I need you to also be kind of like my best friend. Like if me and you can't just sit at home, sit on the bed and vibe for like 5 hours and just laugh about stupid shit, what's the point? Like there's no point in you looking good. Yeah, at that point you're just a trophy girlfriend. I don't want
Just
that.
carry out to people.
Exactly. Just
See.
take pictures and stuff.
A little advice I would tell my 10-year-old self is do not compromise your feelings for someone else. And I'm just talking about like do not compromise.
She's so
them.
much.
No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay,
I'm
that
cooking.
She looked. That's from experience. She looked hurt when she was saying that.
No, I'm cooking.
You looked very hurt when you were saying. Who did you compromise your feelings for?
No, I'm just saying that.
Please,
Just,
let's get deep inside.
no,
Listen to my voice.
I'm just saying that do not allow anyone to take advantage of you because this world is so cruel. With the opportunity, they will. Do not. Why you guys looking at me like
Is
that?
it them ones?
Can I not speak objectively?
Let me not speak.
I'm just saying that this world is really cruel. This world is really wicked. And if you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't put yourself first, if you don't prioritize your feelings, nobody else will. Because hey,
Yes. Let me tell you something. I don't got nothing to say.
No,
But-
she looks like she's about to cry. What the hell?
I'm not gonna
Look,
cry. I'm just saying objectively.
Look, she's speaking from her heart, and honestly, I get her. Okay, like, do not compromise your feelings for anybody. Do not let go of your
Yes,
standards. Don't bring your
exactly.
standards down because of
Do
somebody.
not bring never low.
Don't-
If someone tells you
don't
that
lower
your
your
standards are too high, that just means they can't live up to your
See,
standards. That's
see,
it.
see.
Simple. Someone who can is waiting for
I'm
you.
telling you.
Do not lower your
Patiently,
standards ever.
Patiently. I'm waiting
Ever.
for you patiently.
Ever.
Yes.
Because one day you will have someone who's able to live up to that standard, and everybody will be coming up to you, be like, how'd you get that person? How'd you find them? How'd you find them? Because you didn't lower your standards, because you put yourself first, because you waited for somebody who's willing to love you, and you didn't compromise your feelings for them. So wait.
Preach, girl.
Wait.
Preach.
And yeah,
But-
do not settle for less, guys.
Don't settle, guys. There is plenty of fish in the sea. As much as you want that one singular piece of fish, I know you want that one piece of fish, and you know who I'm talking to.
Another man's
You
lost,
know who I'm
another
talking
man's
to.
treasure.
You know who I'm talking to. So I'm just saying, you know you want that piece of
Well, I
fish.
mean, I'm
If
not
I
talking-
speak, I'm in
not
trouble.
Talking, I'm not talking
You know
from
you want that piece
experience.
of fish.
Who is the piece of fish?
No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm just telling
you
them.
are. You are
I'm
definitely
telling them.
Liz, who's the piece of fish that you're
I
supposed
don't
to
have
tell?
a piece of fish. The piece of fish I have is Jesus. Guys, I'm a Christian. I love my Lord and Savior, Jesus. You know, He's the love of my life, and I'm the love of my life.
Big Daddy up there.
Period. But anyways, guys, that is the end of my episode, chapter 2, the story of Ife, the story of love. Thank you guys for joining us today on this, episode, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the. Wait, you to say this.
Sorry, mistake.
I hope
Very
you guys
sorry.
are looking. I hope you guys are looking forward to the 3rd episode. I have a lot in stock for you guys. Also, I just wanted to say thank you for all the love that I've received from the 1st episode. I really appreciate all of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.
Bye.